It is Friday, and remember what I told you, Friday with the F in Fridays for food, but actually we're doing it a bit different this morning because we're actually going to be doing desserts. But with us, as always, on a Friday morning, we have Chef Simmone, who is going to be telling us how not to waste food and waste money, because we're going to be using some things that people may consider wasting in our meal this morning.
Yes.
Nice. Well, first of all, welcome, Chef.
Good morning, folks, ladies and gents.
Thank you for braving the rain. Listen.
Well, actually, it wasn't raining when I got up, so you're lucky this morning.
My prayers worked. Thank you. How are you this morning?
I'm good. So today, what I decided, I actually, I like to utilize things that people generally tend to discard. I don't like to waste food, or I try my best not to waste food in the industry when I do work. And most of the time, sometimes we would purchase things in the hope to use it. But, it kind of just sits there, and then you go and you buy food, or this person drop food for you, and you eventually end up, unfortunately, letting things waste.
Yeah.
So today what we're going to do, this is just here for, nice garnish. This is actually what we're going to use. So sometimes we have fruits. Last week I did mangoes, right? And sometimes you may have like a pineapple or some kind of fruit that you have going to waste, but there are ways to preserve it so that you can utilize it, in your cooking, in just anywhere when you're eating anything at home, basically. So we're going to do desserts this morning. So I would have made cheesecakes last night.
Yes.
And today we're going to do a topping for the cheesecake.
Nice. So this is away from the traditional sort of cherries and strawberries.
Yeah. Imported fruits are nice. They're lovely. But we do have, I always brag to my other chef friends, that Trinidad has like literally everything.
Yes, we do.
Everything that we need. There is some sort of substitute all the time that we can use. And we need to start to use it some more. So I am just going to do something called a compote. So fancy words, but it's simple things, right? So a compote is basically a fruit sauce that has chunks of whatever fruit in it. Today we're going to use pineapple. So a pineapple that was starting to go bad, and sometimes we in Trinidad have this thing like we don't want to eat.
Once I see that brown spot,
I'm
gonna admit, once I see that brown spot, it's gone.
If I see, I don't eat mangoes, I only eat half-ripe mangoes. So I'll particular my mangoes. You have to handpick my mangoes. Don't let it fall on the ground.
You don't want no bruises,
no bung up mango. We're not
feeling a bit basic this morning because it doesn't matter. I love bananas when they have brown spots.
Can't be too soft.
Exactly.
How to be just right. Correct.
Accept imperfections, ladies.
And I do. We be doing it, but just not when it comes to food.
Mangoes like supposed to be. They're the fruit of the gods. So just have to.
Could not have said.
You have to treat them as such.
Even when they fall on the ground.
Correct, that's right.
I just say.
Just saying. All right. So what I'm going to do is this is a way to preserve food using sugar. So I'm just going to start to caramelize the pineapples in a little bit of sugar.
Now,
and you're going to start to get the smells that are going to...
I was just about to say, unfortunately, you guys at home can't smell what we're smelling, but it smells amazing. We're getting that nice, rich pineapple flavor. So I look forward to see how this is going to be a compote.
All right.
So you didn't wait for the sugar to melt, right?
No. In this case, no, because I don't want to brown it, because I want to maintain the color of the fruit.
Oh.
All right. So the water liquid from the pineapple, the juice is actually going to help melt the sugar just a bit. We just want to coat it, and then we're going to start to flavor it up. So again, we don't do anything basic when I am on the show on a Friday. I hope not.
That's true. I've witnessed it myself.
Chef, what is this that you're adding?
So I'm adding just a tip of lemon juice.
Okay.
So this is going to just give it extra citrusy pop, nice refinement. You're going to get that balance of flavors.
Yeah.
A little bit of bitters.
Citrus bitters.
Citrus. Right now you could use a regular one, but
I will bring it up.
That will hike the flavor.
That will bring it up.
That will bring it up.
That will bring it up. Not trying to bring it up. Right, I'm just going to take a little bit of
the
fresh lime peel.
Yeah.
I'm just going to add this in now. You can zest it in. But I forgot my zest at home.
Chef, I have to ask, so you're using pineapple to make this one.
Right.
Can we use any other fruits, for example?
Yes.
Can we use the mango? Can we use the other things that you have mentioned?
For sure. I think I mentioned last week when you are adding fruits or any vegetables and all, if they are starting to go bad, it depends on what texture the vegetable is that you will decide how you wanna cook it. So if it's too soft, I would not suggest, because you will get something more what we call a coulis, C-O-U-L-I-S. That is a pureed fruit sauce.
Okay.
Right? So it's a lot thinner. It would not have those chunks in it. So if you have like a half-ripe mango, you can use that. You can cook that. And it's going to give you the bite or the texture that you're looking for.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me separate before something happens.
What do we have here? We're gonna add some
Another thing that we throw away a lot, or we think that, once it's done, it's brown, we can't use it. Mint. Again,
Really?
herbs.
Okay.
Have to have my herbs.
Have
to have my herbs.
I know that.
And all I did with this, I learned a very serious lesson in 2020 with mint, growing mint. I just had a little planted it in the ground. It's like, okay, I'll take care of it.
Mint is a weed.
Mint
Takes over.
it was out on bad, but
Mint
I didn't
is a
mind.
weed.
I did not mind.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
It was crazy, but I didn't mind because I got to save a good bit. You just leave it to dry, and it stays dry once you keep it in a nice cool place.
And you still get the mint
Forever.
flavor out of it.
It's excellent.
Nice.
It's smelling. It's smelling up the place already. Right?
It is.
Chef, but how long will you cook this for? I mean, because I'm still seeing it doesn't look as if it's melting or anything, and of course you still want that firm sort of texture.
Yeah.
But how long would you leave this on the stove? Is it a high fire, low fire?
You keep it on a low fire. I would say for beginner cooks, it's always good to monitor your fire. So
Right.
sometimes if it's too high, it could start to burn it. It could start to caramelize those sugars and get very gummy. Well, the sugars are going to start to get like if you're
Stringy.
Yes.
correct. So you don't want to
End up making
let that
pineapple
happen,
jamu.
right? And then the final step, I have a little bit of cornstarch here. So cornstarch is used in dessert preparation to just thicken the sauce a little bit, because we want it nice and gooey running down the cheesecake. So I'm just going to put a little bit. You have to always, you never apply cornstarch directly
To food. Okay.
You always,
Yeah.
because it's going to clump it up. It's going to clump up, yeah. So you always mix with a little bit of water with this called a slurry.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like everything I've done wrong in the kitchen.
It's like just shaking though. You never shake the a dry powder.
Onto food.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, cornstarch that is. So you just mix it with a little bit of water. You make a slurry, and then you add that to this nice hot mixture.
Yeah.
And it is going to start to thicken up. Now you have to be careful again. Don't add too much, because it is going to taste starchy, and you have to cook it off. Once you add this, have to let that come to a boil, and you're going to start to see the liquid thicken up slightly. All right. Well, the more you add, the thicker it's going to get. Yeah.
But you wouldn't add any like pineapple juice.
You can. If you realize that it is too thick, you could just add a little bit of juice, never water, because water is going to reduce the flavor,
Yeah.
Right.
which doesn't make any sense. So you add whatever pineapple juice.
This doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any
You want
sense.
the pineapple flavor.
Right, and if you see, the liquid is actually starting
Yes.
to thicken
and it
slightly.
still smells
It
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, chef, this looking like
Yes.
chow from here, no? I can't lie to you.
This is accurate. It's correct.
Well, think of it like a flavorful fruit chow, not on the salty side, so not savory, but sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And you can
hot chow.
actually use hot chow, and you can actually use shadow benny.
And this as well.
Yeah, because I was
you
just
could-
about to ask, like, what other things, because it was so simple to make, right? Just that,
Yeah.
the juice,
Right.
the bitters, and of course, just the mint.
Yeah.
But anything else you can add in terms of flavor?
Yeah, so basically whatever flavor profiles. I like to cook. Now you have to always think of who you're cooking for.
Yes.
But the things that I like typically are the Trinidadian palette. If you like, I have a friend who cannot cook without shadow benny.
Correct.
It doesn't matter what he's cooking, he have to put shadow benny
I
in
agree
it.
with that, yeah.
So
I agree too.
if
Yeah.
that is a flavor profile that you like, you can actually add it. What the mint and the lime is going to do is going to brighten it up. So it's going to give you like a brighter note.
Yes.
The shadow benny is going to give you kind of like that play, like it wants to be
Chow.
savory, correct?
Yeah.
But you pull it back with the sweet,
Yeah.
So
Now, Chef, I realize that you're stirring a lot. You have to stir it so it doesn't stick to the pot.
not stick really, but burn. So I just again moving around the food.
Yes.
Just to ensure that it's not burning, sticking, and that the liquid is actually doing what I wanted, which is
Yeah, because
thick.
I'm seeing that it really
Yeah.
is thickening. Like, you're not seeing that sort of liquidy sort of.
So you get
of
that again,
appearance
that
you
kind
had.
of thick, nice runny instead of
Yeah.
liquid messing up your plate. Now there are people I love a saucy food.
I know.
I love my food saucy.
I really like when greasy
But
don't
this
like
is
food.
this is gonna give you like a nice, yeah. So we're good to go here. Now, if I again wanted to thin this out a little bit, or I wanted that extra sauce, a little bit
Pineapple
of juice,
Yeah.
and you're good to go.
Chef, I have to ask, how much time we have again? Because I think I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, we're done. No, we're done.
I know.
So this
yeah,
is
yeah,
done.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause
Subtlety
this is
there,
listen,
Kimberly.
no subtlety when
Tell
chef
us how
comes.
you
It
really
goes
feel.
out the window. That's it.
All right. So what we're gonna do now? This is going to
look how
not look
cute
like
this
cheesecake.
It
looks.
doesn't.
Oh,
But,
wow. This looks
And
beautiful.
unfortunately, I did not know you're going to be here. So
It's all good.
She can have mine. She can have mine.
Ruckus gets the.
No, I'll be a gentleman and she can have mine.
You
can
just not
share.
going to get it on a nice plate.
That's okay.
all right.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Once we
So
eat.
we have.
I can sacrifice
Chef, how
for
did you
Tash.
make this?
Thank
So this is simple cheesecake, but
You put
it's
it
just
in
in a mold.
molds,
Yeah,
yeah.
just a mold you put it in.
Nice.
So not I don't deserve too much credit.
Yeah. Chef, you
What
know, I
did you-
saw a video of you, was it at Carpichaima? You were doing some stuff with students?
Yes. I got invited. Thank you very much to Bishop's Anstey. I did their career day talk last week. Week before Friday. And last week, Wednesday, I did Carpichaima East.
Right.
Again, I used to teach in the industry in TTHTI. So, talking to students about what I do it comes naturally, and I just love what I do. So I was very
What is this?
thankful.
Yes.
So, what are you putting on the plates there? What did
So
it
this is so again, I don't like to do cheesecake. Supposed to be cheesecake. It's cheese, cream cheese, but a lot of people like the crust underneath. But I
Right.
don't bake my own with. So what I do is that I do a deconstructed, finished it, where you have the crumbs still just for people who like that extra
Crunch.
crumminess. Yes.
Extra crunch.
Those
All right.
crumbs.
And here's where we go now.
Whoa.
TNT, you have to
Yummy.
believe me when I tell you this smells lovely. You're getting that hint of mint, believe it or not. And you're also getting that nice, rich pineapple flavor. Oh my gosh, that looks good. I can't wait to bite into this. Chef, I'm
I
supposed to
understand
be
why
on
I
a
wanted to
diet.
come this morning. Tash.
Now you
I
understand,
understand.
right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
This looks so lovely. Wow. Chef,
Yes.
cheesecake question.
Cheesecake.
Can you make this as an eggless alternative?
Yes, it would be in no-bake cheesecake
Right.
because cheesecake is, believe it or not, classified as a custard.
Right.
And what you do is that you bake it. The eggs
Thank you.
would help set the cheesecake.
Right.
So if you do want to do an eggless version, you would have to do it in a no-bake style. So you would rely on either agar-agar, which is a
Thank you.
setting, you're welcome, a setting tool, or gelatin.
All right, time to
There
eat,
you go.
Chef.
Forkful.
Yeah, I got a proper fork
You
in the
got a
place.
proper one. All right.
There you
And
go.
enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh my, oh my.
Now you can't leave this let it cool, but because of the contrast with the cold cheesecake and that hot, should say
Chef,
things.
this pineapple is yummy.
Appreciate it.
How did you come up with pineapple and mint?
Oh, wow.
This is amazing. How did
I
you, like,
just-
why did you combine those things?
Again, herbs are the secret. Herbs and zest, lime zest, lemon zest. It is the one trick, that you just add to things, just to
just
again
add
elevate.
herbs and it's
you
make
just
everything better.
Herbs make the world go around. Come on,
do.
Ruckus. We said this. We said this.
I just like when you repeat it,
Oh,
my
wow.
boy.
It's a higher frequency. That chef is vibrating on. We vibrating on. But chef, it's always amazing when you come to studio because we are
appreciate
vibrating
you.
on a different frequency
Appreciate
right
you.
now. This cheesecake, this pineapple compote is lovely, and I can't wait to dig into it. So thank you so much for joining us. I
you
look
so much
forward
for
to
having me
see
again.
how you partner with those students
hot
as
and
well.
cold.
Yes,
and
yeah.
continue this
So
week.
good.
And we encourage you to keep coming back every Friday.
All right, I appreciate
so
you
thank
guys.
you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Take it easy.
And that was Chef Simmone. Remember, this is going to be live on her Instagram page, Meraki Catering.
Yes.
Meraki Catering. This recipe is going to be live there, so you can head over there right after the show or sometime today, and you're going to see how to make this amazing combination. We're thanking Chef again, and we're going to eat because right now we're going to take a break and be right back. We have so much more coming up on the Now Morning Show. Stay with us.